What brought me into the film and television industry? Well, I think like most things in life, it all happened by accident. A friend of mine said, you know what, you should get into broadcasting. And the CBC is looking for people. I said, okay. So I went for an interview and they thought, well, really nice, but no experience. Well, so we can't hire you. Well, if you don't hire me, how am I going to get experience? And then just as the interview was over, I said, you know, it's too bad. I would have loved to have been a foreign correspondent or work up north. What? Work up north? The Arctic? Just a moment. Little phone call. We got one. And so, yeah, my career started in a 250-watt radio station on the shores of Hudson Bay. I remember arriving there on July 25th with ice floes in the bay, and I said, what the heck am I doing here? But from Churchill, Manitoba, where I started in radio, I went further north, spent some time in the Arctic, and then went to Ottawa. In Ottawa, I did radio, and then went to television, worked with the CBC, a program, The Journal, with Barbara Frum as a senior producer, and then went over to what's known as the dark side, which is arts and entertainment. If you're in news and current affairs, it's dark side is arts and entertainment. And then came out to Alberta as a regional director here for the CBC. And then about 5.5 years ago, decided I'd like to start our own company, and that's how we started Joe Media. The one idea that I think that has come along recently that's really going to change Alberta, and it's certainly not my idea, but I think it's a wonderful idea, and it's a political one. It's the creation of a Ministry of Culture. I think that is so important for the province of Alberta to encourage our artistic expression, to encourage our writers, our painters, our actors, our film and television producers, to be able to showcase what we've achieved in the arts, and that leads directly to a quality of life, that Alberta has the opportunity to grow and live and fulfill expectations. So I think government investment in culture is going to have an exponential economic, social, and political payoff. I'm a Calgarian, and I'm a proud Calgarian, but I'm also a proud Albertan and a proud Canadian. I know that, but I want the world to know that. So why Alberta stories on the big screen and the small screen? Well, because there are many screens, and we need to get our stories out in the way people are consuming film and television, whether it's the big screen in the theater, the big screen in the rec room downstairs, or the small screen on the computer, the iPod, or even the cell phone. It's important for our stories to get told. You know, we're short 100,000 workers here in Alberta. Well, how do people decide to come and work here? I don't think it's just about money. I think it's about quality of life. And here in Alberta, we're much more than pickup trucks and cattle and oil and gas, all important icons of Alberta, but we're much more than that. And I think film and television can change the brand, can change people's perceptions of who we are, because we're much broader. We have many great orchestras. We have great dance companies. We have great theater. We have great restaurants. We have great recreational facilities. And we have a great quality of life. And I think that's one of the messages that film and television from Alberta can tell to the rest of Canada and to the world.